What's up, everybody? ZBK podcast here in the new year again, episode 24. I'm here with Josh and AJ. Nothing's changed. Maybe 2024, but nothing's changed around here.
A
Um,
slow start to 2024.
it's dude, it's still January. It's ticking by. Um, yeah, episode 24. Let's get into it. We got our highlights of the week. We have our in general segment, and we have a cool NBA main segment for you today. Let's start right off with our highlights of the week. Josh, why don't you go ahead and kick us off?
Wow, you really hit me with that first. Well,
I
nothing
went I went to
soccer
AJ last
related.
week.
Nothing soccer related because nothing's been going on there. That's I guess let's go the Clippers in winning ways. The Clippers in winning ways.
Fair.
Yeah, I
You
don't
see
know.
your comeback today, bro. Because you're
We
down by
literally
you down by 15, and then you outscored them by
we
30
went
in
we
the
went
fourth
on.
quarter.
Yeah, I saw that. 45 and 12, I think is what they said.
That's disgusting, bro.
So I'll take that. And honestly, as far as the NFL goes, the punt returns, those are always satisfying to watch.
That's true.
Okay.
That's true. I have a feeling I know what AJ's is, so I'll let him go last because it'll transition to us in our next segment.
Oh, what if I throw you a wild card?
Then throw me a wild card, brother, but you're still going last.
Okay.
My highlight of the week is the NFL script continuing to thrive, and we're going to continue the color scheme. The last two Super Bowls are right with, what was it, Bengals, Rams in that one, and then Eagles, Chiefs, according to the colors of the Super Bowl logo. So as of right now, the Ravens and the 49ers are still in it. So the NFL's holier than thou script is still alive. So we'll see what next week entails. All right, AJ, throw me a wild card or go with what we all think you're gonna go with.
My highlight is that the Lightning are on a 5-game winning streak.
Not
And they
anymore.
Oh, did they lose
We
again
lost
today?
to Detroit
Oh,
tonight.
they
To all
lost
the
to
Tampa
Detroit.
teams lost to Detroit today.
That's fine. We were on a 5-game win streak.
Thanks for the wild card, AJ.
Yeah.
That's highlights of the week. As you can tell, it's a slow January. We're moving slower in this podcast today. But let's go on into our in general segment. All right. Not a lot of sports besides the NFL and NBA, unless you're a big hockey guy or you're some other European rugby cricket
Badminton,
guy. Yeah, unless you're into badminton. And
pickleball.
good for
Paris
you.
Olympics. Paris Olympics is coming,
I'm sick
guys.
of that commercial, man. I'm just sick of that
Oh, Paris
commercial.
Olympics. I thought he said Paralympics. I'm like, okay, bro. Shout out, bro.
Shout out to the Paralympics. All right.
Uh,
Let's just go and kick it off with the two soccer games we had this weekend that are actually important. AJ, Arsenal back to winning ways against Crystal Palace.
they
It
did.
feels like you're just, you're like a bully at school and you took all your frustration out that your parents beat you at home, and then
No.
you beat the little scrawny kid
Oh,
at the
gosh.
park today.
I mean, yeah, it's like beating up on the special needs kid. That's what it feels like, honestly.
Oh, and this is our last podcast episode. Jeez.
We're getting canceled.
It's
Golly.
it's
It's
a
like whatever. It's literally whatever game.
it's
Let's be honest.
it's
Let's just say how it
it's a
is.
fine win. Like I'm happy we won, but like I don't know, 5-0 against Crystal Palace isn't anything to really, it doesn't really ignite the fire in my belly.
Yeah.
Like I'm
Yeah.
happy that certain people got into goals, like like Martinelli getting 2 goals at the end there is probably good for his
Yeah.
confidence and stuff.
Confidence.
So I'm
Very
not
huge.
too upset about that. I'm not upset that we play Forest next
Mhm.
in the midweek, so hopefully another decent game
Hmm.
where we can gain some momentum until we play Liverpool once again, meet once again at home.
Mhm.
Yeah.
So we will see. Um, Gabrielle's look pretty good. I think the break really helped us a little bit with that result. But other than that, I'm not gonna harp on a five. It's like when we beat Sheffield 5-0 earlier this season. Literally had no bearing on anything other
Yeah.
than Nketiah got a hat trick.
Yeah. But hey, it jumps you into third place over Aston Villa on goal difference.
It does.
So that certainly helps you out. As for Crystal Palace, they're in 15th place. Not looking great. Roy Hodgson literally looks like he's going to just go kaput on the sideline at some point this season. But in better news in that game, guess who was watching the game today or yesterday from the stands? Good old Graham Potter.
Oh,
He's being linked to the Crystal Palace job if Roy Hodgson was to leave.
no. Bring him
Yeah.
back,
That's
bro.
not that's not
So-
a bad. That's not a bad. Actually, no, that's actually sacrilegious. I'm pretty sure because I'm pretty sure Brighton and
That's
Crystal
true.
Palace are rivals,
Yeah, they are
like
rivals.
actual rivals. Like,
Remember when AJ used to be a Crystal Palace fan?
Yeah.
Just
For a couple
throwback there
months.
before he was a Liverpool. Who were you first? Were you Liverpool
Crystal
fan first?
Palace.
Oh
Crystal
no,
Palace.
that's right.
No.
Crystal Palace, then Arsenal.
Yeah.
Hey, you know what? Two great teams going at it. And then today we had Liverpool Bournemouth. No Mo Salah.
Yeah.
Yeah, another blowout, 4-0. Darwin Nunez scored twice.
I
Diogo
gotta love
Jota scored
Darwin.
twice.
The Sheffield freaking West Ham game is more interesting than what do you-
They got 2 red cards.
Yeah,
Yeah.
two red cards. Little stat from this Liverpool game: the first player to reach 10 goals and 10 assists this season in the Premier League is none other than Darwin Nunez. So good for him. He's come playmaker and goal scorer for them. So with no Mo Salah, someone had to step up, and I guess he decided he was going to step up.
Yeah.
I guess let's touch on this West Ham Sheffield United game.
Chaos.
Yeah,
2 red cards.
Sheffield needed that point though. I mean, they're still in 10th, 20th place, but they need any
Take
point.
points,
They need
yeah.
any point humanly possible here. West Ham, you can't be dropping points to Sheffield, but they did. And if Manchester United win,
It's
actually,
huge for us.
yeah, it's huge for you and I, bro. We need them
Well, you
to
get to
drop
jump
points.
up to what, 8th?
No, we won't jump them until
We're ninth,
until
bro.
we play them.
This is
Oh,
the
yeah, you're
longest
not in
we've
10th?
this is the longest we've not been in 10th the entire past year, bro.
Hey, how does that make you feel?
Makes me feel great. Let me just say, this is gonna be the most painful week for me already. I'm telling you
You
right
play
now.
Middlesbrough in the second leg of EFL on Tuesday, and then you play
I literally
Aston Villa on Friday.
I
Oh,
literally
FA?
can sense. I
Yeah.
literally sense
Yeah.
already. It's gonna be 3 losses in a row. I can just feel it, bro.
Oh
Just feel
shoot!
it.
Then you go to Liverpool
A midweek, yeah.
midweek at Liverpool. All right,
We're
well,
gonna lose 3. We're gonna lose 3 games in a row, and then Poch is gonna get sacked.
can't wait for that podcast. But 2-2 Sheffield West Ham, 2 red cards, 2 penalties, one penalty
yeah.
that probably should have been given in the last second of the game. They
Yeah.
just sent us the clip, and I literally just died laughing because homie literally did. Nah, I'm not gonna play the ball.
He just tackles him.
Clearly PI.
Yeah.
That was the most blatant pass interference. Any NFL referee would have not called that. So, but there's just no soccer right now, and this is a
Mhm.
weird time, and I hate it.
You know what? Let's shout out right now, bro. La
Timo
Liga,
Werner.
La Liga's popping right now, bro.
You didn't shout out Timo Werner
No, team was
for getting
bad,
more
bro.
goal contributions than Anthony.
No, La Liga is actually popping right now, bro.
That's true. Oh, before we go to talk about the league, I figured out what I was going to talk about.
Mm.
The Ivan Toney controversy.
Oh yeah.
When he
Did
scored
you
his-
see that, Josh?
Did
You
you see the
moved the
clip?
ball like
So
twice.
so he got a free kick. You know how the
Oh yeah, I
referees
saw the freak. Yeah, he
Yeah.
moved it. He moved it over.
he moved the ball like a foot or two to the right, so the wall literally wasn't in
Twice.
play.
Yeah.
What do we think?
I don't know. I think fair to him for doing it and not getting caught.
Yeah,
That's on the ref, bro.
Yeah,
Literally-
it's on the
literally-
it's on the ref,
Yeah.
but like it shouldn't have stood. Like we're being
No,
honest.
come on.
That's what VAR is for nowadays, and VAR didn't.
They literally see him, and it's not even like they literally outline the mark. You see the outline,
Yeah.
and then the ball is literally
Bro,
not even.
no, he moved the ball, then he took the foam and he grabbed the foam with his
He
hand.
grabbed the foam and
put the foam
put
around
the
the
mark,
ball.
yeah.
Really? I didn't see
Yeah.
that.
He did.
Yeah.
Well, then still, that's on the. Literally, the players would have said something too. Like,
Someone goes once a cheat, always a cheat. So
yeah,
I don't know.
and
He didn't-
it obviously did give him the goal too, because like
Yes.
he literally went wide of the wall.
The wall literally was
But-
here and the ball went here, so he did not.
Yeah.
Yeah, and sadly, sosomeone's gonna pay money for him in the summer.
Yeah, we'll
He's
see.
not a bad. He's not a bad
So
player.
my favorite thing
Oh,
about
man.
him right now is
Like,
he
he's not
literally
worth
said when
70
he was
mil, bro.
Yeah, when he was suspended, he goes, "Yeah, I don't want to be at Brentford anymore. This is a small club." He literally said that in the midst of suspension, and
That's fair.
they introduced him literally like he was the Undertaker, bro. They turned all the lights off and gave him a spotlight as he walked out onto the field. So, you know, if that's how you're getting introduced as you're a club captain of a small club and you say you don't want to be there, then imagine if he was at a big club. All right, you want to talk La Liga?
No, I just want
You
to.
want to talk about how Almeria got robbed? Is
Yeah.
that what you want to talk about?
Or you want to talk
Yeah.
about how AJ's favorite Barcelona player got a hat trick today?
My glorious King Ferron.
No, I'm good. I'm done with soccer. I'm done
Scored
with
a
soccer.
hat trick.
Talk football. There's a lot. There's football to talk about.
You're done talking about soccer until Tuesday when you play Middlesbrough. All right. NFL divisional round. We didn't cover the wild card, but obviously you already know because this is a week past the wild card. Divisional games happened yesterday and today. We had the Ravens Texans at 4:30 on Saturday. We had Packers 49ers primetime on Saturday as well. I mean, let's start Ravens Texans. Good run for the Texans.
Yeah.
It's over. I think everybody knew it was over as soon as they had to go to Baltimore. But they hung in it for as long as possible, and then
Lamar.
the Ravens literally said, "Okay, we'll see you later."
Yeah.
Lamar, bro.
So
Lamar,
He did have a
Lamar
pretty good one.
masterclass.
He had
100 rushing yards.
I can't believe he only had like 22 pass attempts.
well, that game was cold and wet, and it literally had
Yeah.
snowed earlier that day, so it was
Yeah.
like
And
was
he
gross.
literally ran for 100 yards, bro.
No, I know, but I'm just saying, like I saw it was like he was like 16 to 22, which is good, but like I was like only
That's great
22.
stats.
No, I know, but I'm saying like only 22 attempts, like
Yeah, but he ran the ball 11 times for 100.
yeah,
So he was 16 for
and 2
22.
rushing touchdowns.
Yeah,
Yeah.
16 for 22, 152 yards and 2 touchdowns.
Tony Pollard could never.
Yeah, I wish. And then he had 11 carries, 100 yards, and 2 touchdowns on the ground. So he literally combined for all 4 touchdowns that they had. CJ Stroud went 19 for 33, 175 yards, no touchdowns. Their only touchdown was a 67-yard punt return touchdown,
Yeah,
which
that was nice. That was
Yeah.
nice.
should have
Honestly,
given them momentum.
the penalties killed them, bro. Honestly,
Yeah.
it could have been a more competitive game if they just didn't freaking. I don't even know how many it ended up being at the end of the game and how many yards was given.
The Texans
But
had 11 penalties compared to the Ravens 3.
yeah,
70 yards to 15 yards on penalties. So that's killer. That's killer. Dalvin Cook played his first game for the Ravens. Had a longer carry in one game for the Ravens than he had all season for the
I was
Jets.
gonna say, did he even play? This is a game I did not really watch, so
Yeah, Dalvin Cook had 8 carries for 23 yards. His longest carry was 19 yards in this game for the Ravens. His longest carry for the Jets was a whopping 13 yards.
I was gonna say, was it
So
like 10?
yeah, obviously he didn't play a lot. Packers 49ers.
Hmm.
Probably one of the best games of the weekend.
So disappointing.
I know.
It definitely was. Go ahead.
So disappointing for the Packers to have, I would say, the control, like the wheel of the game, the control of the game for probably like 57 minutes, 55 minutes of the game, like at the like had the game in their hands, and
Another
then
missed field goal that actually loses the game for them.
proceeds
Two.
to well, it's the missed field goal, but then you got to go back to like 2 horrible spots by the
Yeah.
refs on QB sneaks. Like
Oh, I
it's a
saw him.
QB sneak. Like
I've been seeing him
yeah,
all over TikTok. Don't
yeah.
worry.
I was like, it's
GG. It
just
says
kind of
GG's Niners, and then it
yeah.
shows all the freaking terrible calls.
It's just it's a little disheartening, and I understand why why Brock Purdy played the way he did. It was a rain game. Uh, no one plays that well in the rain except for Jordan Love, I guess. But
There's like that video of
clearly,
him like
That's
wiping his
clearly
hand.
yeah. Clearly,
You see
there's
that?
Brock Purdy sucks in the rain because earlier this year he played in the rain in Cleveland.
I
And
disagree. Brock Purdy actually, according to stats, played better than Jordan Love. Jordan Love had 21 attempts, 21 completions, 34 attempts, 194, 2 and 2. Purdy had 23 for 39, 252 and 1.
yeah,
So
but I was impressed by one over the other.
that's because you take out those interceptions and Jordan Love looks sexier as a quarterback than Brock Purdy does.
And
No,
I
dude,
watched him get bailed
and
out. I watched him get bailed out like 4 different
McCaffrey.
times.
That
Yeah.
McCaffrey touchdown literally changed the momentum of the game for them. Can I also let me just say something? Aaron Jones. Aaron Jones. My entire fantasy football season, this man was literally absent except for the first week, and then gets hurt and doesn't do anything. And in the playoffs, looks like the player that he should be, bro. Thanks a lot, bro. Thanks a lot. It was a good game though. I'm just glad that the Niners kind of got humbled a little bit, even though
Yeah.
they did win. They did win, but I just don't want to. I'm just tired of seeing people say Brock Purdy is like the most amazing player in the entire world. He's
Yeah.
not a bad player, but don't tell me he's the best quarterback that there has been, bro. Do not tell me that,
He's
please,
the next
because he's
Joe,
not.
bro. He's the next Joe Montana.
Wow.
But yeah, it was a good
You heard
game,
it
and
here
I think the
first.
Packers. I think the Packers are going to be pretty scary, if they keep up in that right progress.
Yeah,
They'll
what
be
I
fine.
what did I tell you guys? Jordan Love is the miracle child of Brett Favre and Aaron Rodgers. Like, I mean,
He's got a lot to learn, though.
yeah, he
He's got
does.
a lot to learn.
What
That pick
the
he threw at the end was literally
That's just hero ball.
Yeah, but that was literally a reincarnation of Brett Favre doing that in the divisional against the Saints that year when he was with
2009
Minnesota.
NFC
Yeah,
in
Yeah,
the
when he was
NFC.
with
Yeah,
Minnesota, yeah, it was literally identical interceptions. So that's what I'm saying. I
where's
think
the
I think
Saints?
I think Green Bay got a good one, in Jordan Love. So yeah, I
And
feel like the
Anders
Aaron Jones piece.
Carlson.
Yeah,
Get
It
ready to
was
learn
like it
Chinese,
was it
buddy.
was exactly the same thing too. It's
yeah,
crazy.
same pick, same motion, same hero throw and everything. So and the
Yeah,
ball
I was
looked
talking.
like the same thing. It wasn't a spiral. It was like ugly floating duck.
I literally was sitting there and I just watched that and I was like, bro, like why did you throw that? Just fall, just literally fall,
Or throw the
get
ball
hit.
away, bro. You have a
Yeah,
timeout and you have time.
I know.
It's
Whatever. Let's
fine.
talk about your Bucks, bro.
No, I want to talk about the Packers
No, no.
employing a Chinese kicker in Anders Carlson.
Yeah.
The guy had like an average of 67% made field goals in college. And he's got a job in the NFL. That's nepotism at its finest because his brother is such a good kicker for the Raiders. They're like, oh, this guy's got to be good. But yeah, we can talk about the Bucks
Yeah,
now.
we can talk about the
Um,
Bucks.
I'm actually impressed by them. I know AJ's impressed.
I'm not
I
impressed.
mean,
I'm impressed, bro.
it's
Well, look,
I'm not
when I checked the
impressed
score,
because it's a game
We
that's
should have
winnable.
won.
Yeah, it's a game
Should have
that's
won.
winnable.
the lines
And
are
then you
better than you
sit there.
guys, though, bro.
Yeah,
They are, but like they didn't play like they were a
No,
little bit.
100%. I saw the score at one point and it was like you guys were going touchdown to touchdown and it was
No.
17-17. And that's when I said, "Oh, it's a good competitive game." And then
we
you
didn't
just fell
respond.
off.
We
Yeah.
literally didn't respond to that.
And then you fell off.
Yeah. Mm.
Go ahead, AJ. Talk through it.
It's fine. The defense didn't play that well. They made stops when they could, but I thought they had a not a great game and the scheme wasn't that great either.
Look,
And
yeah, you're right.
I thought the offense was also fine. I I thought it was better than what it's looked at certain points in the season.
Yeah,
I think
Dave Canales grew into his own.
Dave Canales had a really good play calling game, I
Yeah.
would say, for the most part. Uh you just fall short, like, I don't know, like
Mhm.
you get the opportunity, you get the chance to go down and tie the game, like it's just kind of disheartening when the guy just forces it into
A sour ending,
a
bro.
guy. Yeah, like
It was like
what is
watching Jordan. It was
that?
like watching Jordan Love. It was like watching the Jordan Love throw the interception, except this one hurt more because
Yeah.
we
Just
actually could
have
have.
personal feelings, yeah.
Yeah.
And just
So
like
where do you guys stand with Baker as of now? Now your season is officially over.
I don't want to talk
What
about it.
no, no.
mm,
I mean,
I
say
want
like
him. I want him, but I don't want him for like a lot of money.
Look, man, he's warned. The report came out that he's going to ask for 40 to 45 million dollar contract per year in free agency from us, and there's mutual interest in bringing him back. 40 to 45 million dollars is like Lamar Jackson, Patrick Mahomes, Josh Allen level money.
mhm.
Like he's Baker Mayfield. Look, good for you, bro. You were number one pick 8 years ago, but what have you
I'll take
done?
Baker.
What have
I'll
you
take
done?
Baker.
What have you done to
You should
warrant
take
40?
Baker.
Yeah,
We'll swap. You take Tua, we'll take Baker.
that's fine.
You should take
It
Baker, but
it
he's
was
not
also
worth it.
sad.
Stupid Daniel Jones decided to ruin the market.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
It's like
So
soccer.
I don't know,
It's
man.
sad.
Like
It's sad. It's a sour ending. Mike Evans' last game is a butt too.
he's
It is
not. It won't
not.
be.
It is
Look,
not. They are gonna do heaven and earth to get that man
if we
back
don't
here.
re-sign him, man, our franchise is finished. Like
We'll
that.
revisit that.
That guy better be a Buck for life. He literally came out after the game. They asked him, they're like, Mike, how do you feel not having a contract now? And he goes, look, I want to be one of the few people who finish on one team in their entire career. He goes, but I'm not going to talk about that right now because I'm still hurting over losing this game. So,
Mhm.
It's fine. Bring Baker back. This rate doesn't matter. We're just gonna be stuck in mediocrity for the next 2 years.
Penix.
So
Yeah, he's gone.
we're too
Yeah.
high. We're
Yeah,
too
we're
high to get
too we're
Michael
too we're
Penix.
too high of a draft pick
I
now.
think we're drafting at like 21
Hmm.
or higher
Can you
now.
do some for me?
So yeah.
All right, and now that takes us to the last game that was
Wait,
finished.
Just
hold on.
finished
I have one more comment on this Bucks game because AJ, you and I missed this because you left early.
Oh,
When they knelt the ball, bro, we still had one timeout.
oh,
They knelt on 3rd and 12 with 40
uh-huh.
seconds left in the game. We could have called timeout, made them kick a field goal, and if they missed, we could have gone down again. We could have gone and tried to win the game. It's just semantics at this rate, but I just thought it was funny that no coach on the sideline or upstairs even realized that we had a timeout to call timeout and make them attempt a 50-yard field goal.
I mean, doesn't really
It's
matter.
semantics, but
There's
I just
probably
thought it
like
was funny.
5 seconds left on that
No, there
clock.
was 35 seconds left, bro.
There's too much
They knelt
yards.
it at 40 seconds. We
Yeah, but
called
Baker
timeout.
slings the ball, bro.
Yeah, it sounded like we saw Baker do it against the Bills. We could have beat the Bills.
Yeah.
Freaking, I don't know, man.
Well.
That's all I got. All right, Chiefs,
Oh.
Bills. Josh, take us to Buffalo.
I'm still hurt. I'm still butthurt by Dan Campbell. But anyways, but yes, we go to Buffalo. It was
Travis Kelce's back, baby.
And they
yeah,
fed
was a
the
good
pit
game.
to no avail.
It was a good it was a good game. It was a competitive game. But I think the Bills should have won the game, if I'm being honest.
Bro, how many gifts do you need? Like,
Yeah.
the
They
Chiefs
literally
missed.
are bailed out in confidence, bro. Like, okay, first of all, why are you running a fake punt on your own 35?
Yeah, that was
God,
bad.
I saw that.
And like, yeah,
was
3 yards. I get it, it's there, but like, it's like
What
a
was it? Was
one-score
that
game.
what was they were like literally 4th and 8 or something like
It was
that.
like 4th and 6.
Do you know who they
maybe.
gave the ball to?
Yeah, and
Fake
DeMar
punt?
Hamlin.
DeMar Hamlin.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes, that's what I was just gonna say. And they gave it on their like what was it like their 30-yard line or something like that.
Yeah,
Yeah,
And
it's
then
like
they lose the
35.
ball and then they score a touchdown on that.
That's Dan
No.
Campbell. That's Dan Campbell-esque right there. No, that play didn't
No.
result in a touchdown. That
So
was
they
okay,
bailed
go
out
Oh
by
yeah,
their
yeah,
own
he got
incompetence
he got
because
that's right.
yeah,
That's right.
it's a
That's right. That's right. I'm
touchback.
remembering
Literally,
now.
they
Yeah.
get
Sorry.
down to like the
I was
1 yard
I was
line.
in and out of sleep, bro.
You're okay. They get down to the
Um,
1 yard line. They could get a touchback. Like,
Yeah.
Honestly, Josh Allen looked better than Mahomes. Did
he
Yeah.
though?
I think he did.
With his legs.
Yeah,
The thing is though,
I didn't think he
The
made it as many impressive throws. Sorry, Josh. I'm cutting you off a lot, but
it's okay. I don't know. I just think that this Buffalo Bills team is like, dude, Khalil Shakir is literally getting more touches than Stephon Diggs. Get rid of Stephon
Do you
Diggs, bro.
understand why Stephon he couldn't catch a ball if I tossed it to him 3 feet away?
Dude, get him out of the team, bro. Honestly, like
It's
that guy's
it's
he's
like AJ
expensive,
Brown.
isn't he?
Yeah, but it's like
Yeah.
AJ Brown with the Eagles. They're just divas.
nah.
Get that guy out of the team, bro.
Diggs's fantasy like point projection this week was lower than like half the receivers in the league.
Yeah, I know.
He had like
I
an
like Josh
And
Allen. I know.
there was no Gabe Davis.
Yeah,
Gabe
and no
Davis
Gabe
didn't-
Davis.
That's why they lost.
I like Josh Allen. I know. I don't think AJ likes Josh Allen,
No, I like him.
but I think he's a good player, and it sucks that he's at the Bills, to be honest. But
Yeah, their window's closing. So
the thing with freaking the Chiefs, man, it's just like it's
They're too
freaking
good.
Patrick Mahomes. It's freaking Mahomes,
It's
man.
the playoffs, bro.
He gets bailed out all the time though. Like, but if he's a good player, he is a great player.
Mm-hmm.
But it's just annoying, bro. It's just
It is.
annoying.
Look, I said this
Like
last
Tom.
season. Yeah, it's like he's literally Tom Brady,
Yeah.
Tom Brady Jr. here. He wins
It's the
everything.
poster child of the NFL.
So I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what happens when we get Chiefs, Ravens, and Lions, 49ers next week.
Dude, if the Chiefs beat the Ravens, then they're gonna win the Super Bowl, bro.
Yeah,
I'm telling you
probably.
They're gonna win the Super Bowl right now, bro.
The NFC is not going to stop them. So even with the super team of the 49ers, they won't beat them anyways.
Just before we move on from that, a talking point. Do we like with all the talent, like they're obviously the Dallas Cowboys lost in wild card weekend. There's a lot of talk about McCarthy losing his job because there's a decent amount of coaching talent out there right
I
now.
thought they just
Does
said that he's not.
No, he's not. But I'm just mentioning that to say like, what does Buffalo's front office feel about Sean McDermott?
Yeah,
You know what I mean? Like with the amount of coaching talent out there.
I think that's tough because look, Dallas should have fired Mike McCarthy in all
Right.
honesty because
Yeah.
that guy's garbage. That guy literally like eats out of his own hand because like they're so bad. It's frustrating because like they have so much talent that they should have won. They should have beat the Packers. They should
Uh-huh.
have gone to freaking that we would have played them. They would have waxed us because we're cheeks, and they
Uh-huh.
could have gone to the NFC Championship game and won that too because they'll play revenge against the 49ers and or play the Lions and that game will be great again. But I don't know. I think Jerry made a good decision, not emotionally rashly firing him, and he didn't do the dumb thing, give him a contract extension either. But
Mhm.
I think the Bills do the same thing. I think they just keep McDermott because he's gotten them there so many times. They'll keep the faith. They'll go out and try and get somebody else, like talent wise, and then figure it out from there. They'll keep McDermott, even though the guy's a terrorist. Is literally a terrorist, man. Nobody tells stories and jokes about 9/11 except for terrorists.
No.
So,
They all came together.
like, man, yeah,
They coordinated their attacks like 9/11.
that's so bad, bro.
Uh,
What do you think, AJ?
I would not be shocked if they let him go. That's why I bring this point up. Like, if I see like within the next week that Sean McDermott got let go, like I'm not
You're not
gonna be
surprised.
shocked. I'm not
Who do you
surprised.
go get though to
I'm
replace
not
Sean McDermott?
I'm not surprised if you're in the Jim Harbaugh sweepstakes. If
Okay,
you get rid of McDermott, I'm not
they have
surprised.
to move. They have to move quick then
I
because
know.
Jim's already on a second interview with Atlanta, and I think the
And
Chargers too.
another Chargers interview.
Yeah.
Um, so I think
Do you go get an OC and promote an OC?
I think I mean that's generally what happens when you have like a defensive coach, like you go get an offensive coach and then when you let go of the offensive coach you get, you know,
Yeah, it's like Bruce the Top
usually
Bolts.
yes and no, cuz like I mean when we got rid of what is his Dirk Cutter, he's a OC, but then we got
He
Bruce,
doesn't count. He's literally
an
garbage.
OC, but I'm just saying for the example,
Yeah.
but I mean Vrabel's
Oh, I forgot he's still available.
pickup if you get
Hmm.
hit. Like, I'm just
If he
saying,
doesn't go to the Chargers,
I mean, or Bill. I mean,
Bill would never go to Buffalo. You think he'd go to Buffalo?
he gets to play him twice a year.
Yeah, but like he left New England on good terms. You really think he'd be like, yeah, double middle finger to you, Robert Kraft. I'm gonna
I
go coach your
mean,
rival.
you never know. I mean,
Uh,
Bill, his mentor did.
yeah, that's true.
So
I've just seen a lot of Bill to Atlanta, so which
he's
is
not the front runner though, according to
there
Atlanta.
is no front runner, bro. That job is wide open
I
because
know.
Bill Belichick's not going to go there until they tell him that they're going to give him control of
There,
everything.
it's so bad, and it's not gonna work out.
Uh,
There's already rumors that his snake, his minion, will be
yeah,
with him in McDaniel's. Literally any quarterback that steps, Kyle Pitts will now actually die.
yeah. Trade Kyle Pitts.
Josh McDaniels will hate Kyle Pitts more than Arthur Smith hates
Hash,
Kyle Pitts.
hashtag free Kyle Pitts, bro. And
Go to Kansas
Bijan
City, bro.
and
Go to,
Bijan. Yeah, man. It's gonna be an interesting offseason. We'll talk over the offseason. We'll talk coaching carousels and all the other stuff. But that's the divisional round. Let's throw our picks out there early, gentlemen. Chiefs Ravens in Baltimore. Let's see. I think the spread's already out because Baltimore opens as 3-point
it's
favorites.
really only three. I was gonna say seven.
3-point favorites. Who are you taking? God, I almost fell again. Who are you taking and why?
Kansas
Lamar.
City. I'm taking Kansas City.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sadly.
Yeah.
Stupid devil magic
I
will
just
get
hope. I
them
just hope
back.
that I just hope the Ravens Lamar doesn't I hope he doesn't choke
Yeah.
because he can. Because we know he can.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think home field advantage is really going to help them. I know Patrick Mahomes is the best away record by any quarterback in the league right now, but their home field advantage is crazy. Lions 49ers in San Francisco. The 49ers open as 7-point favorites.
I'm definitely
Um,
taking
who you taking?
the
Give me the
Niners, bro.
Lions. Give me the Lions.
Okay, I don't want the Niners to win, but realistically speaking, the Niners, bro.
No, give me the Lions. Absolute frauds. Brock Purdy.
Their defense
Get
is
out of here.
their defense wasn't that great against the Packers,
Yeah.
but I think that's a slap in the face of them, and they're not gonna let that happen again.
Yeah, but Jared Goff's got to turn back into a pumpkin at some point. So I'm taking the 49ers and the Ravens.
See, he's a Super Bowl caliber quarterback. Don't forget that.
Sure.
Alright.
He's good enough for
Do you know
Detroit.
do you know what he did in the
Chris.
Super Bowl last time?
Yeah, he scored 3
That was the
points.
most boring Super Bowl I've ever watched.
Yeah, he
The
scored
most
3
entertaining
points.
thing was Robert Kraft kissing someone on the mouth
Yeah, I
after the
remember.
game. Most entertaining thing about that Super Bowl,
All right.
man. I'm over it.
I'm done talking about football. Let's transition now to our main segment.
Oh, boy.
All right.
ASMR basketball trade segment. Brought to you by AJ's Garage.
All right, you heard it there first. Main segment of the day is NBA trade deadline. Rumors, targets, everything. The trade deadline is February 8th, but we want to talk about this now because there is a more important thing going to be happening on February 11th, which is the Super Bowl. And our podcast on February 4th will consist of the Super Bowl previews and NFL season recaps and stuff like that. So let's get this out of the way today. We've already had some huge trades this season. Josh, those 2 big trades, you wanna talk about them, recap them for us, for the viewers?
All right, 2 big trades. To be honest, 1 big trade because the Barrett quickly trade I think is a very pointless trade in my
swap
opinion.
fodder for
Hey, I think
fodder.
it's a great trade because Emmanuel Quickly is a starting point guard in this league. Fantasy
Okay.
relevance.
So is RJ
Yeah.
Barrett.
I don't think that I
too.
think that trade literally is meaningless in my opinion. But I am very excited about the Pascal trade to the
Yeah.
Pacers because
Yeah.
I like Pascal
That is a big
and
move.
the Pacers. I like the Pacers. They're just a fun team to watch. They're the best #1 offensively ranked team in the NBA, and they are also, I think, on trend to break records for their offensive stats.
Yeah, but can we talk about, since they traded for Pascal Siakam, they haven't won a game. They're 0-2.
Do you have the trade analytic, what was in that trade completely?
Yeah,
Also,
I know it's
don't.
Bruce Brown and 3 first-round picks.
Hey, look, they
Didn't they
haven't
just
yet.
signed Bruce Brown too?
Yes.
Like this past
Yeah,
season.
but they had to make the
Funny.
money work because he was making $20 million.
You know who
That's
you know who
fine.
would benefit from Bruce Brown?
The Sixers.
The Sixers.
Yeah.
Okay,
No,
so
we're gonna get Jordan
look,
Clarkson, bro.
Okay,
they
you're right.
haven't won a game yet. They haven't won a game yet, but let's not
I know,
be too quick because
it's
what's up with
Halliburton.
James Harden? James Harden came to us and we lost a ton of games, and now we're literally #3 ranked, I think, in offensive
Yeah.
rating.
I just
and
think
our
it's
defensive rating went up.
funny. I just think it's funny they're 0-2 since they got Siakam.
They gotta have some time to click.
They'll gel. But I think my favorite thing about this trade is that Siakam literally said that Miles Turner's his ideal center to play with. So he kind of gets to do his own thing now. Kansas gets to do their
I
thing.
mean, he's better than Jakob Poeltl or whatever his name is.
Jakob
It was Precious Achua, bro.
Yeah. Oh, my bad.
Jakob Poeltl.
Precious Achua. I
Yeah.
apologize.
All right. So
Alright,
the trade includes Siakam to Indiana, and Indiana is sending Bruce Brown, Jordan Nwora, and 3 first-round picks to the Raptors. As a part of a separate trade, the New Orleans Pelicans are sending Kyra Lewis Jr. and a second-round pick to the Pacers, and then the Pacers threw Lewis in the trade to the Raptors.
Yeah. Okay.
So they literally grabbed Kyra Lewis for literally pointless reasons. So,
Can I just say the trading in NBA is so
Trading in NBA is so dumb.
It's very dumb,
you
bro.
can trade 8
I was
years
on
in the
2K.
future.
I was on my 2K trial. I spent like 30 minutes trying to make a trade go through because I wasn't in trade relegations. It was terrible. It was terrible,
because
bro.
you can't trade like consecutive first-round picks ever. So
Yeah, because the Ted Stepien rule.
Yeah, you can literally trade like your 2035 pick as long as you even trade your 2034 pick.
Yeah, so the picks, whatever. Picks are picks. I mean,
yeah, the picks, 2 of the first-round picks are going to the Raptors are for this year, 2024. And Indiana's own pick, and then the lesser. See, this is where it gets confusing, bro. The lesser of a Utah/Houston/Clippers/Oklahoma City pick. So I guess whoever finishes the best record.
Yeah, that's where it gets. That's where it goes in a whole freaking rabbit hole. But
and
Bruce
the third
Brown and
is
Siakam are the important names there.
No, don't
all right.
hate on Jordan Nwora, bro. Role
All
player.
right. So look,
Go ahead.
I was reading this here and I saw something saying Pascal, I think, is the leading player in point conversion through in the paint points and like rim like layup points.
Mhm.
I think he's number one ranked in that category currently, and he's actually on track right now to have a career best in that stat
Wow.
area. And then the Pacers are the number one offense in the NBA right now, leading that category as well in breakout play, point conversion, paint point conversion. So when you look at that, it's like this on paper makes so much sense, and it should be. I think we'll see them click. It is a little bumpy right now, but that's kind of growing pains. Sometimes it happens. They have to figure out how to click with each other.
Yeah.
Um, the Pacers aren't the best defensive team. Fourth worst defense, conceding a scalding 121 points per 100 possessions.
So
And they rank,
they're actually second worst now.
yeah, they
Yep.
rank at or near the bottom of the league in defensive rebounding rate, putting opponents on the free throw line, preventing shot attempts at the rim, defending shot attempts on the perimeter, limiting opponents in transition, and just about every other way a team can be bad at defense. Siakam is a great two-way player. Obviously, he's not going to just fix all their problems because he's just one man,
Yeah.
but he's 6'8", 230 pounds, and he has a 7'3" wingspan, and he can physically match up against opponents that are big.
They would have beat
Um,
Mickey in the in-season tournament.
mm-hmm.
They probably
Yes,
actually
you
would
could
have.
argue that. But I think that he definitely helps a lot. Just having that kind of presence is going to help them a lot. Um, so I think if they can figure it out, they're going to be very, very good. And they're a fun team to watch.
Yeah.
So it makes sense. And I think that's a great trade.
If they can stay healthy, they have a good chance of going deep in the playoffs.
Of course. I mean,
Halliburton just has to get healthy again, bro. Because
Yeah.
yeah,
he sat out again tonight.
bro can't be scaring us with those. Bro cannot be
The
scaring with those
splits.
freaking injuries. Yeah, cannot be scaring with those injuries, man.
Yeah.
Um,
The question, okay, so from that trade, we said the Sixers, but is there a realistic Bruce Brown flip from the Raptors? Or is it just like the 76ers should go and get him right now for whatever they can do?
um,
Sure the Heat would take him.
Do
Miami.
they have cap space though?
Mm-mm.
Because Bruce Brown's making so much freaking money.
That's true. Portland will take him on a salary dump.
Probably actually. Let's see. Okay, so realistic Bruce Brown trades, here you go. Including the Knicks, the Thunder, and the 76ers.
I could see the Thunder going to get him.
Let's see. Okay, number 4 is Dallas Mavericks.
No,
Um,
you have too many guards.
they have their first round pick along with multiple seconds available. Tim Hardaway Jr. and Markieff Morris could be used in matching salary. And Bruce Brown's pretty good defensively, so they need defensive help. The Sixers, Daryl Morey's been the most aggressive general manager when it comes to adding talent at the deadline. Sixers have the assets to go out and get a bigger name. Perhaps they settle for a smaller move to keep options open. They want to have enough cap space to acquire a max player this summer, and Bruce Brown makes them better while keeping that goal intact. You can move Marcus Morris and Furkan Korkmaz along with some second rounders, or throw in youngsters like KJ Martin and Jaden Springer. You got Oklahoma City. They could salary match with Davis Bertans, bro. I miss that guy. I miss that guy playing NBA basketball. But they have 37 future draft picks. So I think if there's a team realistically, it could be Thunder going to get him. And then the number one team is the Knicks. We could get another Raptors Knicks trade.
Yeah, I just don't know. I mean,
Good.
with cap space, it's like, geez, you don't know. Like nobody. It gets way too much in depth and complicated.
Yeah.
Send them to the freaking Pistons, bro. Send them to the
Yeah,
Pistons.
they'll take a salary dump.
Yeah.
Get Killian Hayes out of there. Send Killian Hayes to the Raptors.
No, send him to Shanghai, bro.
All right, the other trade that has already happened. RJ Barrett and Emmanuel Quickly to the Raptors for OG and Anunoby. I mean, I like the trade for fantasy purposes because I like Emmanuel Quickly, but it literally just is wash for wash. We just need these guys don't want to be here anymore. The Knicks needed help defensively, and OG helps defensively. And the best thing for the Raptors is you get a good point guard instead of having to play Dennis Schroeder every night. And RJ Barrett gets to go home to Toronto and play in Toronto every night. So I think it's a win-win for both sides. But
It's a win-win for the players,
yeah,
not for the franchise.
it doesn't change anything for the franchises though, so it doesn't matter. Plus the
Yeah.
Knicks or the Raptors weren't going to pay OG Anunoby after this year. So,
Mhm.
all right, let's talk some NBA trade deadline ideas. There's a lot
Let's
of
talk
go ahead.
DeJounte Murray, bro. He's the biggest name right now.
That's what I was going to say. We have some big names, and
I
DeJounte
don't
Murray is
even
on
know.
this.
Isn't
The
isn't
Lakers
the
want him.
entire Hawks squad except for Trey tradable?
They
Isn't that
should
what they
be.
came
They're
out and
so
said?
bad.
I'm pretty sure the GM came out and said everybody but Trey is trade. Like you can ask for him.
It's understandable. All right,
Yeah.
DeJounte Murray. Give me a realistic place for DeJounte Murray to go.
Orlando.
Yeah, that
Wow.
wouldn't be bad.
Did you read the link?
Yeah, I just read that.
Yeah, because Bleacher Report's trade deadline ideas have DeJounte Murray going to the Orlando Magic for, drum roll please, Markelle Fultz, a 2024 first round pick, top 10 protected, Denver's 2025 first top 5 protected, a 2026 second round pick. So the Magic get rid of an in my opinion, an underwhelming former number one pick in Markelle Fultz, who actually kind of revived. He did well in Orlando, but
Yeah.
he's making too much money to keep him around when you can get DeJounte Murray
Honestly,
and keep
dude,
helping.
Murray's been playing out of his mind though, bro. His value
He wants
is
a trade,
going
bro.
up.
Yeah, because
It's
he
going
wants
up.
to
It's
get
going-
out of there.
It's going up by the freaking games, bro. And I don't think that trade makes sense for the Hawks. Like as
It-
far as what they get back.
You
Do
don't
you
think
really
two
want?
firsts? You don't think two firsts and a rotation, like not rotational, but like decent shooting guard slash point guard in Markelle is good enough?
It's not the
They
worst
take a
offer, but like
they
they're
take a
definitely
hit
waiting
though.
for
I
the
mean,
big
they're not
finish.
losing. They're not. Yeah, they want something bigger, bro.
Yeah, but they're not competing. So why hold out? Why do
You
something
never
for
know,
yourselves?
because GMs are prideful.
Yeah,
Because
They're gonna go get AR, bro. They're gonna trade DeJounte for Austin Reeves.
I'd actually cry. AR, I love AR, bro.
Me too.
yeah,
But he's been playing like the bomb.
Atlanta's in the 10th seed right now, actually. So I mean they can make the play-in, but they're just playing so bad. They're 5-5 in their last 10 games.
Honestly, I would like the Thunder to go get DeJounte Murray.
But why? I feel like they're just
What's his
clogging up
primary position? Do
shooting
you
guard.
guys
He's
know?
shooting guard,
He's a 2.
or he's a small forward.
That's
He can
why
play small
Orlando
forward.
makes the most sense, bro. They have a lot of point guards, but not enough shooting guards. And dude, look, Orlando makes sense for me because Paulo needs help, man. That guy, like,
Honestly,
you
bro,
need to build around Paulo better.
trade. I would look at the Bulls too, bro.
No, the Bulls are trying to get rid of a bunch of
Yeah, they're trying to
players.
trade Levine. Are you gonna trade Levine for Murray 1-for-1?
Yeah, bro.
That's not happening.
Send Levine
Honestly,
to the Hawks.
honestly,
Send Levine to the
That's
Hawks.
another freaking
that's
fodder trade.
that's
This
a
is
fun,
just
but that's fun though. That's like a 2K trade though. That's like
Yeah,
something you'd
that
be
is a
doing in
2K
2K. So
Mhm.
I don't know. DeJounte Murray is on the block. He's obviously the biggest name on the block. Um, so the Bleacher Report says, hold on. Bleacher Report says the Magic have the goods to alter this package if the Hawks want Jonathan Isaac, Gary Harris, or even Jet Howard instead of a pick. But Fultz is a solid flyer. He can steward the offense for stretches independent of Trey, and he has the size, length necessary to guard either guard spot and switch onto some small forwards. So it's
This
not
is
bad.
right here. Or Yahoo says again, the Pistons need to do something before the deadline because they're literally just terrible.
Yeah.
They're
So you're
terrible,
saying
man.
trade Cade Cunningham?
No, they're not gonna do. They're not trading Cade, bro.
They're not gonna blow it up yet.
They're not gonna. Yeah, they're not
Who are
there
you
yet.
moving then? You moving Boyan?
James Wiseman?
Dude, they're gonna go to the pit. They're gonna go to the pit and sacrifice something to make a trade happen.
Let's go look at Detroit's roster. Ready? Okay, so actually,
No one's
They're
taking
in.
Killian Hayes.
this actually works out because there's actually a Bleacher Report trade from Detroit here. The Minnesota Timberwolves receive Alec Burks, and the Pistons receive Troy Brown Jr., Shake Milton, and a 2025 second round pick from Utah. So that's what Bleacher Report has Detroit doing.
Sure.
It's not much, but like
Bro.
It's basically Minnesota going to get a piece that helps them rotationally
Maybe
for
get
the
rid of
playoffs.
Jaden Ivey.
Did you say Jalen Duren, by the way?
Me?
No, Josh.
Oh.
I might have,
I
yeah.
mean, you should. You should if you want it. If you want value out of somebody, Jalen Duren's a pretty decent piece.
The thing is, you have to put out a name that is actually decent for them to want to trade with you. Because
Oh, yeah.
why are they gonna, they're not, it's
They're
not a
gonna take your
Make-A-Wish
scraps,
Foundation.
bro.
You know what I mean?
They-
Like it's not
Killian
Goodwill. You're not
Hayes
gonna
is
donate.
Killian Hayes is not not getting traded to
The
anywhere.
biggest, so
The
the biggest
anchor
names for
contract.
Yeah.
the biggest names for Murray are the Lakers, the Heat, the Sixers, and the Pistons. Those are the guys that could probably make something happen.
I
And
don't
then
want him.
if I'm looking at another team right now as far as trading, it's 100% the Bulls. Because you have Levine that I think
Wants out so bad.
they want to trade him and he wants to be traded. You have DeMar DeRozan. It's just
What a waste of signing.
that team needs some kind of change, bro.
Well, Vucevic is linked to go into Golden State because Golden State wants a 7-foot center that can help score. So there's possibilities around the league for Chicago to if they want to just blow it up again.
They should, if we're being honest. They have players that people will give picks for and assets.
Obviously, yeah, you get stuff for Levine, but are you genuinely getting something of value for 34-year-old DeMar DeRozan?
You're not getting what you
Yeah.
want, but
He's
you're
making
getting
35 mil a year, bro.
I know you're getting something maybe. Well, I'm sure Portland will take that crap contract. I'm sure
They don't,
Detroit
but
will
they,
take
but
that crap
Lakers.
contract.
The Lakers.
Yeah, the Lakers would take that
So okay,
garbage
so
contract too,
let's
so
throw
LeBron could get a buddy.
let's throw Portland out the window because Portland is trying to get rid of their old guys and go extremely young. Like
I think
go ahead.
Yeah, but bad
go
teams
ahead.
take salary dumps.
Yeah, but Portland won't. Portland's not going to just take anybody. Like
Jeremiah Grant needs to be traded as well.
yeah, so
Yeah.
Portland's rumored to be trading Jeremy Grant and as well as Malcolm Brogdon because they're going full young.
Go back to Boston, buddy. I guarantee that's where it's gonna happen.
So the Bleacher Report has Malcolm Brogdon to the Knicks. Portland receives salary filler in Evan Fournier because he's on a 1-year contract, and they get a 1-year there. They get a 2024 first round pick, lottery protected from New York or Dallas. So
honestly, for the Bulls, man, I really think that they should. I think the Lakers would be interested in bringing back Alex Caruso and maybe getting DeMar DeRozan and then trading away whoever
Austin
they
Reeves.
want. I mean,
they are.
They'd have to trade away Austin Reeves, right?
Christian
but I would
Wood.
love.
Would you trade? Would
dude,
you trade?
I would love.
Go
I
ahead,
would
man.
love to see AR at Chicago, bro.
He'd fit in with that nickname, bro. Shooting capital of the world in Chicago there. No, so I think okay, so if you're trading DeMar and Alex Caruso to the Lakers, if you're the Lakers, would you trade obviously, but if you're trade for this, but if you're the Bulls, do you accept Rui Hachimura and Austin Reeves?
You don't trade Rui Hachimura if you're the Lakers.
Yeah, but if you're the Bulls, what do you want back from the Lakers though?
I mean, you want
Like,
Rui
okay, like
Hachimura,
your
but I feel
options
like
are
it's
like
unrealistic.
yeah, your options are like D'Lo, Cam Reddish, Austin Reeves, Rui Hachimura, Jackson Hayes.
It's got to be a decent name though. It's got to
Christian
be
Wood.
someone like no,
Yeah,
not Christian
take
Wood.
Christian Wood. They'll take Christian Wood, bro.
I also don't know if they do want D'Lo because they have Kobe White and Kobe White's doing just fine.
And Lonzo's coming back next year, so why pay D'Lo?
Yeah, okay.
Sure.
Well,
Lonzo.
they're not putting their eggs in the basket with Lonzo.
I know they're not, but like if
Lonzo
gotta
can
play-
walk, guys.
with the hope of Lonzo, with like if they're gonna count on Lonzo to come back, why would you pay 20 mil to D'Lo when you have Kobe White, who's probably better than D'Lo in my opinion?
I agree. I
I
don't think
would also
D'Lo's
agree
great,
with
but
So
I don't know. I think that's an interesting thing to look out for, though, for sure. The Bulls.
the Lakers are a big name. Obviously, they're a
They're
big name
bad
'cause
right now,
LeBron.
man.
LeBron's a
They're
right now.
okay.
They're a big name to be looking for in things. So
They'll
Let me
turn
pull up-
around.
Let me pull up the Lakers record real
They're
quick,
like
bro.
21. They're like
They're not
LeBron's
great.
gassed. LeBron's gassed. He
they're
thought the
they're-
in-season tournament was the NBA Finals.
they're 21 and 22. They're in 10th in the West.
It's not over for them.
But the West is really tight. In
Yeah.
that 9, 10, 11, 12.
How about my Clippers, bro?
Fourth place
They're
in the
f-
they're
they're
a
fine.
game and a half outside of Denver. Can we talk
Yeah,
about
bro.
Minnesota, bro? Minnesota's
Yeah,
finally
bro.
getting it done, man.
I love it, bro. I love
Anthony
it. I like
Anthony
Anthony Edwards.
Anthony Edwards is getting it done. Like
It really stinks because Cat has really taken a super decline.
yeah, but I mean it's to be expected. Anthony Edwards is literally a superstar.
No.
So he should be taking it over.
Dude, that
Good. Yeah,
freaking off the board
alley-oop
is nasty, bro.
himself.
What's his
Yeah.
name? His name
Joel?
Stephen A. Smith said he's Michael Jordan, Kobe Bryant's reincarnate. Their
Yeah,
son.
well, there's literally
Shades
like
of him.
they put the side by side of Anthony Edwards and Michael Jordan, and they look a lot alike. So
Oh,
everybody's like,
great. Here we
Is the
go. It's the
Jimmy
next.
again? It's the Jimmy
yeah,
thing
Jimmy.
again?
yeah.
His secret father is Michael Jordan.
Hey, Michael. Hey, Michael Jordan. Hey, Michael Borden. That's what they were calling him.
Michael Jordan.
Yeah, I like it. I like them, so I'm happy for them.
All right, here's a couple more trades we can talk about.
Uh-huh.
Possibility. Obviously we just talked about DeMar, Levine, Caruso. Vucevic is available. Donovan Mitchell might be available.
No.
USA Today has a article out for all their trade candidates. If the Cavs decide to trade All-Star guard Donovan Mitchell, it'd be a major move for the Cavs and the team acquiring perhaps Brooklyn, the Knicks, or Miami.
Damn, that would be a
interesting.
crazy thing to
That'd be
happen
a
though, man.
stupid move by them.
He hasn't signed an extension. So he has a year, he's got this year and next year, but he has a player option 25-26. So they traded for him with hopes that he would re-sign, but he has not yet given them anything that he wants to re-sign with them. So I mean, it's like Utah all over again. Like obviously he wanted out of Utah, and Utah was ready to blow everything up and restart. But if you're Cleveland, like if you're Donovan Mitchell, do you get out of there? If you want to get out, do you go? Does Cleveland move him?
Not yet. I don't think they're the worst yet. Like I don't think like
They're
I
not
don't think it's like
competing.
the worst. They're not competing, but I don't think it's like the worst situation for him.
How old
right
is
now.
Donovan Mitchell?
26, 27.
Hmm.
I want to say he's 27. He's 27, yeah.
I wouldn't be surprised if we see him move to a team and another super team is created, to be honest.
Miami's wanted him for a while, so
I would say if he does move, he's gonna move like in the off season if he really wants to. Not this season, but in the like after the
Send him
season.
to Oklahoma,
over.
bro.
What are you gonna
great team
what are you
Send him to
gonna
the
run?
Lakers.
You're gonna run
Send him to the Lakers.
Shea, Donovan Mitchell, Josh Giddey, Chet Holmgren.
No, Josh Giddey's not starting, bro. Josh Giddey needs a move, to be honest. If we're talking about it, Josh Giddey needs a move, bro. He just doesn't fit in their system anymore.
No.
With Chet back.
Who are you trading Josh Giddey to? As Sam Presti in Oklahoma City, who are you trading Josh Giddey to?
Toronto, so he can't face any allegations there.
Well, that's a good idea.
Dude, I was talking to Agent the other day, and I was literally like, bro, he got cleared of his charges, and then the next day they were like, yeah, we're
opening it back up.
We found some new charges for him. So I was like, bro, this guy's screwed. Okay.
Josh Giddey.
Yeah, go ahead. I'll just throw out some other names.
The Kings.
Kyle Kuzma, Jordan Poole.
No one wants Kyle Kuzma. Someone might take a waiver on Jordan Poole.
So
I wait for Jordan Poole's value to depreciate before I even touch
it's already depreciated, bro.
I'm saying more.
Yeah. Gordon Hayward could be available. Obviously,
Not
DeJounte
bad.
Murray. The Pistons are looking to shop Bojan Bogdanovic as well.
I saw that.
Yeah.
I know they have to do something.
Welcome
like
to the Sixers. Welcome to the Sixers, buddy.
He would be great, dude.
He would.
He would do great for you.
Jeremy Grant, obviously Jeremy Grant. We talked about that. Lauri Markkanen. Lauri Markkanen.
He'll wait for his big money deal in the offseason.
Yeah, but
I would have been 100% Lauri Markkanen leaving, but the Jazz are kind of doing
kind of good now, yeah.
They let Colin Sexton play starting minutes, and now they've actually showed up to.
Yeah, we were talking about Lauri Markkanen and Jordan Clarkson, especially Jordan Clarkson getting a move, and now it kind of looks like they're probably not.
They're finally figured it out. Whatever they were doing, now they're like, oh,
yeah,
we're actually good. We're actually good.
Yeah.
But maybe his value goes up even more though, and they do something crazy.
Next thing you know, they'll give Kelly Olynyk less minutes, and the world will be a whole again.
Stop playing Kelly Olynyk.
Walker Kessler needs to be started, please. Thank you.
You're telling me. Look, do you know what their starting five has been, bro? They've been starting Laurie at center and John Collins at the 4.
Yeah.
So,
okay.
Well, whatever. Crystal Kessler for me in my draft board, bro.
I did. I wanted the guy,
bro.
I wanted the guy. A couple other names: Tobias Harris. He's always on the trade block around the deadline.
See you later.
Contract, but
see you
I heard
later,
that Crumble
Tobias.
Cookies has cap space.
Bro, I would take that crumble cookie. He talks like he contributes to the team, bro. Guy's literally just a walking pylon, as far as
True.
I'm concerned.
Dude, the biggest trade, bro, PJ Tucker.
Where even is PJ Tucker? Where do we even
The
send him?
Suns,
Freaking
right? Wait,
Siberia?
where is he at?
He actually might be in Phoenix, bro.
Is he in
I'm pretty sure I
Phoenix?
saw him play. Wait, hold on. Maybe I'm
You
tripping.
you probably did watch him play.
I don't even know where we sent him.
I'm pretty sure it's there. The last two names on this list are Terry Rozier and Miles Bridges. I don't know, man. A lot of those names are just like
I
we're
don't
gonna
want.
throw out a name and hope for the best. That's literally what USA
I
Today
don't want to.
did.
I don't want to. I don't want to talk.
Wait,
I don't want to take Terry. Miles is probably fine.
wait,
If I
PJ
want.
Tucker is actually on our lineup still.
Oh, is he a Clipper?
Wait, he's a Clipper?
Yeah.
Heck yeah. Heck yeah.
Bro, what?
All right. A couple new rumors that just came out via the Bleacher Report. Kings could be interested in Tobias Harris.
Yeah, take him. Have fun.
If
I'll take
only if there's
Kevin
a
Herter.
3-team trade.
I'll take Kevin Herter and De'Aaron Fox in return.
Yeah.
Okay.
The Kings. So the Kings are looking for a forward to pair alongside De'Aaron and DeMonta. They're expected to explore the availability of Jeremy Grant, Bojan Bogdanovic, Herb Jones, and Tobias Harris.
Oh, I saw Herb Jones is going to be.
He wants out.
Yeah. Herb Jones is freaking annoying.
That team, that team is just bad.
The Pelicans is another team that just need to like figure something out.
Yeah, where's CJ McCollum? Trade CJ McCollum, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
Again.
yeah. So the Raptors, the reason they would trade Bruce Brown is because they want a first round pick and more for Bruce Brown. So they're not just going to give him away. They want a first round pick and more.
Yeah,
The
we'll see
Mavericks.
Honestly,
about that.
Go ahead.
all these names that you guys are saying, I'm just like, bro, the Pistons need to go for them. But then the Pistons are screwed because they have nothing to trade for. They have
Yeah.
Fob. They have Fob, and there's nothing on
There's nothing. They have so much
yeah.
fob, but they can't do anything with it.
Yeah.
The Mavericks have moved or have asked about Kyle Kuzma. Blazers have said they're uninterested in moving Jeremy
Bro,
Grant.
why do you even want to touch Kyle Kuzma? He sucks.
They need a 4. They need help. They need
Maybe
help.
Kyle Kuzma's not terrible.
But
He plays on the Wizards though, so like, give him some grace.
Yeah, but like he's such an ego too, bro. Like for being
is.
such a bum, like
the
He
Wizards
is,
are asking
but-
for 2 first-round picks for Kyle Kuzma.
That's
Would you
it.
would you give up 2 first for Kyle Kuzma?
no, hell no. He's worth as much as a fucking crumble cookie as Tobias is. He's worth half a crumble.
Kyle Kuzma should go to the Pistons, bro.
Crumble cookies
How many
are
times?
expensive with
Hey,
inflation.
let's do a count. How many times have I
Yo,
said
on the
that should be
screen,
sent to
on
the
the
Pistons?
on the screen, we're gonna count.
Yes.
I'm gonna count piston trackers.
Counter.
All right.
He
Go
talked
ahead.
crap about the Pistons, so he probably should go there. He said, "We look at that
Probably.
team and
The
we don't want to
Pistons,
be them."
the Wizards, and
they
the
lost.
Pistons. The Pistons are where players go to die, bro.
It's true. All right, last trade we'll talk about before we wrap up is the Blazers have said they don't want to move Jeremy Grant, but they're going to try and move Malcolm Brogdon before the deadline. So
Malcolm
we'll see. We'll see where it goes.
He'll be a Mav.
All right. Let's just do this for fun. I thought this on the fly. Give me one trade, unrealistic or realistic, that you want to see be made before the deadline. It could be realistic. It could be extremely unrealistic for fun because we're a podcast. We have no say in the world. We're just here to record on a random Sunday night or Monday night each week. Give me a trade. Give me something. Give me something you want to see.
I kind of already said it, but kind of not because I don't want the Lakers to get any better. But I would love to see Austin Reeves go to the Chicago. I think he'd do good in Chicago.
I want to see the Bucks trade away Chris Middleton for DeJounte Murray.
You know what?
Earn
That's fun.
picks.
That's fun. That's fun. I'd like to see. I don't care about Boston making a trade. I'd like to see Golden State trade for another big name, whether that's Vucevic at center or
Yeah, what a big
Golden
name.
State die.
let's just
Kyle
to die.
Kuzma to Golden State.
You know what I
Here
want to
we
see?
go.
Let's see. Or let's
Curry.
go ahead.
Steph Curry get traded to the Pistons.
To the Pistons.
With James Wiseman, he can
Maybe.
trade his buddy James Wiseman.
I want to see Steph Curry go to
Let
the
the
Pistons.
let the cum bucket play, bro.
No.
Let
If I'm
him
being
be the
honest,
star.
If Steph Curry
I'm
gets
being-
traded, the Chase Center will be burned to the ground. San
How about
Francisco, San Francisco bombed their own
How about
city.
Clay getting traded?
I'm down
You know,
for that.
I feel
I'm
like Clay could get traded.
I think guy's a bum
The
right now, bro.
Pistons.
Ding, another Pistons.
I
Dude,
feel like
Clay
no,
is
I'm being
so bad.
serious though.
No, I
Yeah, I know,
agree. I agree.
I
He
feel
needs
like if
his
you're Golden
time.
State, you could totally get value and like
Wait,
you think he's
hot
Just,
take.
not good.
just trade
Hot
take a
Clay and Wiggins
shot.
at the same time right now.
Hot take.
Yeah.
Jordan Poole should have never been traded. Should have been Draymond. If we're
It
being
should have been. It
honest.
should have been Andrew Wiggins and Klay Thompson. I don't look, man. Draymond's irrelevant at this rate, man. That guy doesn't. When he plays,
He's great.
all he does is
Jordan Poole got punched in the face and then shipped off to the Washington Wizards. Jordan Poole actually isn't.
I can't remember what he
he-
said. He said something stupid.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah, but the thing
well,
is, man,
backpack. He called him
Jordan Poole.
backpack.
We've
'cause he
seen
gets
Jordan
carried.
Poole. We've seen Jordan Poole though. We've seen Jordan Poole actually like have moments of brilliance,
do you know?
and now he got punched in the face and shipped off and chosen for a man who goes on a podcast at the end of the game
Do you know like why Jordan Poole's so bad in Washington? I've
because
realized
he's depressed.
no.
Yeah,
Because he's
Yeah,
depressed.
I
He's like
realized
he's like the whales at SeaWorld, bro.
I realized
Yes.
there's
Yeah.
there's no baddies for him in Washington.
Yeah, that's true.
Dude.
It's not like James
Yeah,
Harden. He can't go to the
and-
strip club and drop a
look at the-
50-point night before.
He go hang out with
And-
Joe Biden, bro. That's all he's got.
and look at the media day, bro, for the Wizards. He literally was. He hates his life. He has no drive. He's nothing to live for, bro.
Siberia, bro. They're like, nah, goodbye. What did
Jordan
they even get in
Poole
that deal,
become a
bro?
Piston.
What did they even get in that deal?
I think Chris Paul. No,
Was that the Chris? Oh wait, that is because that's the first ever video we posted on this
yeah,
account.
Chris Paul.
Oh my gosh, bro.
He
Rajon
doesn't care
Rondo,
anymore.
Chris
He literally
Paul.
doesn't care anymore.
Chris Paul's out for basically going to be out for like 12 weeks because he broke his hand. So they like technically the Wizards have won that trade because at least they have a player who plays every freaking game. Although he hates his life, but
Bro
he's
plays
there.
knockout. Bro plays
Yeah.
high school basketball in there. I don't know,
Maybe he
man.
should-
Yeah,
like
he
a
called
Texas
him
this?
back. He called Draymond
Let's
backpack and got
do this.
sent away.
So Clippers, Celtics,
Yeah.
Sixers. One player that you could pluck from one team and put into your team with no questions.
Give me back Jimmy
with
Butler.
no.
I'm already.
Ooh.
Yeah, give me back Jimmy Butler.
You've been thinking about this one. That was quick.
That is the biggest
Wow.
mistake that organization ever made.
Jeez.
That they
Jimmy's
chose
actually
freaking,
been washed though lately, bro.
I know, but like, he would still be on
Wait,
fire there.
one team without any repercussions, anything?
Mhm.
Gosh, like that's so difficult.
And your reason.
All right, I'll try and keep this realistic because my first thought was give me Giannis. Give me Giannis, and we'd have the greatest
Okay.
starting five ever. But
Okay.
Pingus and
no,
Giannis.
give me
Brooke Lopez.
genuinely, we just need depth, bro. I don't know. We probably need we need depth in the point guard position. So
Kyrie Irving.
I don't. There's nobody realistic that I could be like, yeah, give me this guy. Like AJ saying Jimmy Butler really threw me off because I was not expecting AJ to go first immediately. Give myself some time to think about this.
This is the biggest mistake that organization ever made, bro.
That's fair. Josh, do you have anybody for the Clippers who you want?
Miles Turner.
Yeah, that's good. That's good.
You need a center, yeah, that's fair.
You want Jokic?
Yeah, but I kind of wanted to be a little more.
No.
Yeah, like Jokic popped in my head too. Was like, yeah, that's just
Of
not
course.
realistic
You
here.
put Jokic on any team, bro.
You want Pingus?
It'd be a center though. It would have to be a center. But
Yeah, give me a depth point guard. Give me back Boston legend Marcus Smart. Genuinely,
bring Dwight
Bro.
Howard back from.
Bro,
Shanghai?
not Marcus Smart.
But you gotta understand, like Boston loves Marcus Smart. Like he's a legend there, and we need point guard depth, bro. I don't want to be. Look, I love Peyton Pritchard. Like that guy's a white legend, but he doesn't cut it for us. Or give me like small forward depth. I don't know, bro. Like we just need depth. Our starting five is great. Nobody's jumping in the starting five with Holiday, Brown, Tatum, Tingus Pingus, and Horford,
Yeah.
and Derek White, and whatever you got there.
No, you
But,
need a
like,
center.
we
Let's be
don't.
honest, bro.
We don't.
Al
though.
Horford is so old,
Al
bro.
Horford's not playing center, bro.
Go get Nick Claxton, bro.
Porz-
I like Nick
Porzingis is
Claxton.
playing center. Claxton's
Yeah.
available apparently too. So
I'd
No,
take
but-
Claxton at the Clippers.
Claxton's actually not bad.
I don't know. Give me
Give me
Bam. Give
Dwight
me
Howard.
Joel Embiid. Give me Joel Embiid to the Celtics.
Oh
Sure.
yeah.
Request out.
I wouldn't want Joel at my team.
Brad Stevens would make it work.
You wouldn't want Joel at your team? Why? Because he's a
No.
baby. Because
He's just too ball. He just requires the ball too much.
It's like
Yeah,
it'd
he
be
does.
James Harden and
Dude,
Joel
our team
Embiid
would be
hitting each other
set if we
again.
had. Our team would be set if we had
Like,
an elite center.
give me Paul
It's
Pierce.
all you need is an elite center.
Give me. You know
I
what?
like Zubac though. Zubac's good, but
I take that back. Give me Paul Pierce. The truth.
You know what?
I want
Actually,
Shai,
you know what?
bro.
I'll give you my
Oh, yeah,
realistic.
that's a good one.
Give me one of Markkanen and Kessler from Utah.
Kessler would be
It would
good for you
fit.
guys.
It would fit. It would fit what Boston needs. It gives
Yeah,
depth and
they're both
percepts.
white, so they'd fit in at Boston.
Exactly.
They
White.
wouldn't get racially abused.
Yeah, Boston's
No,
a bunch
dude.
of white people.
Honestly, it hurts, bro. I want Shai back.
Yeah.
Never really had him though, did you?
Paul George was the trade though. We got Paul George.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He was a part of that trade.
Yeah. There we are.
But yeah,
We've
Miles
made
Turner
it
would be
through.
awesome.
Miles Turner would be
Yeah,
good.
let's flip it.
AJ said Jimmy Butler, and then we'll take Walker Kessler in Boston. Give us a center. We can move everybody back down where they go. With that, that's our main segment. The NBA has taken over our podcast. Who would have thought we'd be here? But this is what happens when soccer's irrelevant right now, and football's in the playoffs. So NBA, this is a good segment. Thanks for jumping in and taking this over, gentlemen. It's been fun. My last question of the day is a question that got asked in the awards in the FIFA awards section. If you are
Erling
Pep
Haaland.
Guardiola, which team that you manage wins? 2012 Barcelona team or the 2023 Manchester City team?
Barcelona. That's the
Yeah.
easiest question in the
Okay.
world, bro.
Thank
This
you.
is
It
a
literally has
unanimous
Messi on
decision.
it, dog. It literally has
This is
Messi on it.
unanimous.
Look, I just
What was
had
the
to,
other one?
I just
Jack
had,
Grealish.
I just had to ask
Oh.
because he literally got asked, like, obviously he can't answer Barcelona because he coaches for Man City right now. But he
That was the
literally,
best team ever assembled, bro.
they won six trophies in one season, bro. Like nobody will
Yeah,
ever
I'm
win
telling
six
you.
trophies ever.
I know. I'm telling you, they're the best.
So-
They're the best team ever assembled.
I love it. I just thought it was funny. He literally could not answer. He literally goes and then doesn't he's like, I don't know how to answer this question, man. Like he literally
Yeah, he knows though. He knows.
Yeah,
Come
he
on.
knows.
he can't say it because the sheep will have his head.
Yeah.
But that's the end. Final remarks, anybody, as we wrap up episode 24 today. Besides the fact that Manchester City have been giving a court date for their 115 charges. So we're on the way to
Dude.
victory. We're on the way to
Dude.
victory.
When was
And
their
Manchester,
court date, bro?
they can't announce it. They legally
Oh.
cannot announce the date. But in other news, Manchester United have signed former chief of football operations from Manchester City. So we're on the up and ups here.
Wait, our chief medical director has sat down due to family personal reasons. So
Todd
you know,
Bowling-
I
Todd
hope,
Bowling-
hope,
And Kunku
hope
will
everything,
be healthy.
hope everything is okay with his family, of course. But maybe we won't be in an injury crisis anymore because I don't know what that guy was doing because it wasn't whatever he was doing wasn't working. bro.
Daddy Todd
I like-
hired the Bloods or the Crips to literally just give him a family problem, bro.
I like how that matters. Like Twitter will blow up that day because our medical staff guy is
Yeah.
gone now, so maybe
Well, no,
Nkunku will
okay,
be
well,
healthy.
I know you don't really don't get it because you never had to deal with that kind of injury crisis where you can start 2 starting 11s. But this is huge news for Chelsea because, gosh, man, we've been in shambles. We've been in shambles, man.
Maybe things will get better.
Let's actually before
We've said right as we're
Sorry,
wrapping up seven times.
Actually, last thing right here.
Okay.
Over under 0.5 players injured for Chelsea in this next 3-game stretch.
It's a half, or is it
Half a player. So
It's gotta be because we can't push here.
a player? Yeah, give me the over. Are you serious?
I'll take the under. Take the under.
Okay. Odds on it being Ben Chilwell now he's back.
What? It's
How many games does Ben Chilwell play with for us before
0?
he gets injured again?
0.
4.
He gets injured in training.
Oh yeah, my bad. Sorry. Yeah, before the Middlesbrough game, he gets injured in training and he's dropped from the squad.
Look, see, you guys, your fan base is having your problem with your left backs. We had our problem with Sancho. Now we sent our players to Dortmund, and they're just so much better there. Ian Maatsen had a 65-yard assist the other day.
I know. He's not
And
good enough to play for our
Jadon
club.
Sancho won
apparently.
a penalty.
Yeah,
He's not good enough to play
dude,
for our club.
my favorite thing.
You know who is? Oh no, I'm about to go on a rant. We need to end the episode. End the episode now.
Okay, hold on,
End the
real
episode
quick,
now.
real quick. My favorite thing: BR Football is now tracking drawing penalties as a stat because they hate Manchester United so much that drawing penalties is a stat. All right, episode 24 is a wrap. We're gonna cut it before we go on.
Wait, who's not good enough?
hour-long
Who's not good
tangent.
enough to play for Chelsea Football Club anymore?
Ian Matson, bro. Apparently.
All right,
Apparently, Ian Matson. We have a 30 mil release clause on him. Also,
all right,
a
all right,
million
all
for
right.
Alfonso
Shh,
Davies.
shh.
Also, Kareem Benzema.
All
Please
right,
sign a Kareem
all right,
Benzema
all
on
right.
loan,
Please,
please.
guys, you have a great week. We love you. Catch you all later.